Hey fam! On this week's episode of the Bala Family, Loyiso and Jen's children were getting dedicated to the Lord. They decided to make a big thing out of it, which is really beautiful. Like they had the entire family come and they stayed at their house, Jen and Loyiso's house. Like we're talking about Zwei and his children. Pelo was there. Umama was there and Tato Jafta, and it was just so beautiful with Usipinki and Umtanake as well. The beautiful thing about this episode was that despite all the things that are going on, like the negative vibes, when they eventually got to the dedication, everyone just was there for the experience. Upelo sang so beautifully, and Uzwai got a chance to sing. Usispinki had a chance to sing in this beautiful voice. And wow, we got to hear Ukenzi sing that beautiful, beautiful song. And the father, we just love how Uloyiso is fathering Abadana Baike. Like he was there with Kenzie and just sang and sang up until she got her confidence, and it was just so beautiful. And to be quite honest, it's something that Uzwai can learn from. I mean, in that same episode, Uzwai had a conversation with Umamaga Zulu, who had to be there because apparently she is uncomfortable with just handing over Unzulu to Uzwai, because Zwei is not really playing the fatherly role as per her expectations. You could even tell from the conversation that they were having, Uguti, like Zwei was saying, Guti, no, but if I take the child, my mom can feed the child. Like, do I need to know when the child needs to eat? And, those questions were actually very petty, but yet of magnitude, because as a dad, you need to take part or participate in every aspect of your child's life. If you are having the child with you, like as a co-parenter, you need to know the schedule of the child, when the child eats, when the child naps, and so forth. And especially at that young age, those kids thrive on routine. And it really sucks that Zwei missed that conversation. Like it seems like it was going over his head, And yeah, Loyiso really can really teach Uzwai a lot when it comes to that side of him. He seems like he's such a great family man, and they have such a beautiful family structure. Yena no Jen. The family had an amazing time, and it just seemed so beautiful. And the praise and worship, and it just was just unforgettable. It's such a beautiful experience. I mean, Utatu Jafta also ended up having his moment when he preached, and it was just really beautiful. Anyway, towards the end, we saw a snippet of Uzwai and Uloyiso having a chat, which seems like it's going to be next week. And we sure hope that they do squash the beef, because, I mean, really, they are brothers. What were your thoughts on this week's episode, fam?